Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today's video we have, I believe it is 14 cars that we're going to be looking at. Well, I'm only going to open 10 of them. The 4 other ones will be separate videos. I'll talk about that when I get to it. This is the second video in about a month and a half where I've had plenty of cars. I think the last one was 26. And that was in mid-March, and now we're almost at the end of April. Got another one. These are all from the same Walmart. Wish it was in a little bit better circumstances. On what would it be, Tuesday or Monday, I went for like a yearly doctor's checkup. On Tuesday, I got pulled out of school in the morning. Turns out I had to go to the hospital, but I was diagnosed. Well, I haven't been officially diagnosed. It is a 99% chance that I got type 1 diabetes, which is the kind that you get through your genetics, not through your own habits or whatever. So nothing I could do, and that sucked. So the rest of my life gonna look different. It doesn't affect the YouTube channel at all or whatever. I'll still do videos like normal. It just affects basically like when I eat, how I eat. I'll have to, of course, do shots, injections for a little bit before I can like kind of find a different way to do that. But I spent about 3 hours in the hospital. I was able to order a couple cars in the hospital just because, I mean, this is like a sympathy. But afterwards, I was discharged about 5:00 p.m. yesterday. And I went to went to Walmart. The Target actually had nothing. But the Walmart had all of these 14 cars you see here. So as I said, I wish this was under better circumstances. I myself should be completely fine. It's just probably going to be an inconvenience for the remainder of my life. It will get better though. Got a little bit of a learning curve, and it's figured I'll let you all know. And I will post about it on Instagram or whatever. Anyways, enough about how I ended up in this situation. We got 14 cars to be looking at here, technically 10, and as I said, I'll explain that right now. So we have 5 NASCAR diecasts, 4 color changers, and 5 Hot Wheels diecasts. The color changers, all 4 of them, are going to be completely separate videos, similar to the last haul where I only had two Disney Cars diecasts, the color changer Diana Gridado and the Marty hauler, which I both ended up kind of looking at the packaging in the big haul video, and then I made a separate video for each of those. We're going to be doing the same for all of the 4 color changers here. So sorry Disney fans, you will have to wait at least one day. These are coming out back to back to back to back. Tomorrow you will see one, Saturday see another, Sunday another, Monday another, and yeah, today is just going to be the other cars. So let's look at the color changers first, because we're not going to be technically opening them. This is the highlight for me. Oops. President Mater. We haven't seen a President Mater in the standard, just 155 and one normal metal diecast yet, which is similar to Diana Gridado. So hopefully we will get one soon. There's artwork. I love the way that looks. This is a pretty unique and awesome Mater. First B-movie diecast for me. There's the back, and of course I will look at it further in depth tomorrow, sometime during the day. So there is President Mater's color changer. If I can get this to stop falling over, that would be nice. Let's just go back here. We have, from that same case, we have the color changer Sarge, which goes from brown to like an army green. Not the best color changer, but I was wanting to pick it up. I was able to pretty much get anything I wanted at that Walmart, and I do want to build back my color changers. I used to have a bunch of both color changers, lenticulars. I sold I sold all of them off actually years ago, just because I didn't like them, and then recently I've been getting back into the color changers, not because I'm like a big fan of them, but just because I think they're still pretty awesome. Still hate lenticulars, but if they brought them back, maybe I'd buy them. This Sarge is going to be a separate review as well. That brown, brown actually fits him pretty well. We'll take a further look at that in a few days. Alright, next two we have, this one's actually an old one. I have been having this problem with this car whole time with Trevor Bayne car. I have to open this one first, even though I was kind of trying to save it for last because I love the design. Let's just lay you. Nah, let's put you in the way back. You can stay back there. Don't fall over. It fell over. What do we have? What do we have here? You can see this here. This is the color changer Paul Conroy. This is an older one. This is from like 2021, I think. Where he goes from his standard white to orange. A really weird choice. We'll talk about in the video, of course. Looks like he's got like Cheeto dust on him. But another color changer I didn't have. And a pretty unique one. Orange Paul Conroy. And then the final color changer. I believe I have now completed the full, I don't know what case it is. The case that has Diana Giordano, Sarge, and President Mater. I don't remember who else is in that case, apart from Doug Krankel. But I believe I now have all the new ones from that case at least. So that's nice. Doug Krankel, I do not have the standard 155 yet. Obviously, he is completely inaccurate, so that's really annoying. If I were to see like a Doug Krankel in the store, I'd probably get him, but as of now, I'm holding off on getting him online because I was hoping he's going to get re-released in a later case and they correct him to the green. If not, then maybe I'll think about buying one online, because the fact that he's really inaccurate is just super annoying. I guess the one plus is that they didn't make the color changer green, because that would have been even worse. They did make the brain green. You can see how bright and vibrant that is, and then looking through, it's not, just kind of like a dark, bland, it's almost gray. It looks gray. I mean, it is green, but it does look pretty gray. That's Doug Krankel. So now we get into the stuff that we will actually be opening up today. I'd rather get the Hot Wheels away first, but we will see. Oh, Trevor Bayne is still laying back there. Here he is. You can kind of see him through that. You see him moving around back there? He's going to fall over and create a domino effect, I bet. Okay, I should just open him first. Let's get this dude out of the way and not chase the light falling over. Okay. This is Trevor Bayne's 2022 Devotion Nutrien 164. This car was offered in 164 scale, DNP'd, and then they put it in 2022 wave number 9. It does come with a sticker, which is nice. Love the sticker. There's like the full wave. All these cars are from the same wave, I believe. Yeah, they are. Okay. I always love the Supras. Bayne had some pretty good runs in this car last year. I do have a place to put all the stickers. I slap them on one of my bookshelves. Pretty nice. I believe I showed you when I did a collection video in 2022. You were able to see that a little bit. But I haven't showed you since, I don't think. And I will be doing a collection video next year. So that's still months away. So of course it's on the Supermodel. Glad it's not on the PTC mold. So you have this big circle with the D in the center for, I assume, Devotion Nutrien. See there, Devotion Nutrien, Devotion Nutrien. That red roof number. You have like the, I guess, the canister that it comes in on the deck lid. Or the red number on the sides as well. Got like a red, almost like a semicircle on the front there. Looks pretty well. Black, red, and white. Looks pretty snazzy. This is the first 18 Xfinity diecast we've gotten since 2019, I believe. The only Supras we've gotten have been the 54s. And this is the first one since then. Like the Daniel Hemrick car is DNP'd. There's a Sammy Smith car for pre-order now, I think. A couple of other 18s DNP'd last year. I think Bob Wallace's Dr. Pepper 18 DNP'd. This is a nice car. Just glad to have that open so it's not falling over and creating a domino effect. Really, really nice. Let's see back here. This is a cool one. We've got the Hot Wheels Aston Martin Vantage GTE in a Golf paint scheme. Cannot hate on the Golf paint scheme. Classic, iconic, amazing colors. And that came off clean. Let's see if I can like poke it through. There we go. This car looks absolutely just menacing. So of course you've got the classic Golf blue. kind of like a light, I don't know exactly what we would call it. I just call it Golf Blue, so there's no real description of that other than it's Golf Blue. Of course, the classic orange stripe that goes down the middle, number 99. Not too much detail, actually, like you don't have anything on the back, it's just plain blue. You have the headlights, I guess. Got the Aston Martin logo, Golf number 99 on the side. You have that 99 as well. There's another Golf logo and a Michelin logo. Also have the bottom half of the sides is basically black, similar to like the front splitter. Big old spoiler, great diecast. Let's go here. Here we have the Nissan Nismo RC2. This is a weird one, Nissan Leaf race car. Not something you would expect to see, but they made it. I'm pretty sure this is another classic case of Hot Wheels just hating using any kind of, detail on the rear of their cars. Yep, nothing. You mean you have like a little place where the Nissan logo would be, but it's not there. You do have a giant Nissan logo on the side at least, and you also have plenty of detail on the front with the headlights, Nissan logo, and some other logo on that grille there. Completely transparent roof. That's pretty neat. You have a couple D logos on the side. Let's zoom in a little more so it stops on getting on focus. Just says Nissan Nismo on the side. Another pretty cool car. Another license margin. Looks like it says Nissan Nismo towards that front wheel as well. This says Nissan Nismo on that grille. I think it just says Nissan. I cannot quite tell. For a fact that's going to happen too. There we go. And next up, let's do another NASCAR diecast. Let's do this one. This is Alex Bowman's 2022 Darlington Throwback. Throw it back to Mark Martin. Of course, all from the same wave. No, we don't need to show the back again. That came off clean again. Lots of clean cuts today. There's your sticker. And here is your diecast. It's a pretty neat one. Of course, it's a throwback to Mark Martin's Valvoline scheme. The Ally logo, I think they did a pretty good job of recreating it with a next-gen model. And of course, the 48. Actually, the 48 looks really cool on that roof. I'm not sure why. Gotta get better shot, man. 48 looking real good on that roof for no particular reason. Ally logo, of course, to represent the Valvoline logo, which was the red, blue, and dark blue. Ally logo once again on that hood. Ally, do it right, just overall, all over the sides. Ally. Do have an actual Valvoline logo. Alex Bowman, or Hendrick does actually have a Valvoline as a sponsor. So I guess they could have used Valvoline, but I believe Ally has a full season sponsorship contract with the 48 car, so they couldn't actually put Valvoline as that main sponsor. Pretty cool though. Alright, next up we have the BMW 507 from Hot Wheels, and this is new for 2023. This is a pretty cool model. The old school BMWs look really nice. Unfortunately, this is another case, I believe, of Hot Wheels just refusing to do any kind of detail on the back of their cars. Yeah, you see there, it's just plain white. Got red interior, looking pretty cool. I believe those are white walls. Yeah, those are white walls. That's not on the rim, that is on the tire, that white line. Got the BMW logo right in front of that door rather. You do have the BMW logo on front, but they don't even have headlights, and the grille is just a part of that base there. On the base, which is real reflective. See there, BMW 507. That is actually hurting my eyes the way it reflected in real life, not on the camera. It reflected right into my eyes behind the camera. And it's pretty much it. There's not too much detail because Hot Wheels gets real lazy. That's a nice, cool, another licensed model to have. Pretty awesome. Alright, let's go back to NASCAR. Let's go back to another Hendrick Darlington throwback. This is Chase Elliott's 2022 throwback. to, was it Jimmy Means? I think he threw it back to a 52 car. If you are a NASCAR fan, you probably already know the story. But the original car, it was fully, there was no like white on this car. But it was fully blue. It was accurate to the real thing. And then he actually crashed hard during practice. And they could not use that car. They had to use a backup car, and that backup car's primary color was white. So this is the closest they could get it. They did make that blue version in 124 as like a special limited run. But as far as I know, they did not make a 164, and they are not planning on it. Though Chase Elliott is always a big money maker, so they could easily do that actually. I'm just looking up here. Who did he throw it back to? Yeah, he threw it back to Jimmy Means. And it was blue instead of white. There's your sticker. Let's open it up. There it is. And there is your car. Alright, so the number 9 is of course changed styles to accurately represent like the old font. That is what a 9 font usually looks like. Or Chase Elliott's 9 font usually looks like. Nampa logo, big on the hood. I think that's supposed to be like a chrome attempt, but they didn't do it too well, did they? Was it chrome attempt? I don't remember. Napa Auto Parts on the deck lid. Of course, Napa is just advertising everything they have on this car. The triangle design to accurately represent that original Jimmy Means car looks pretty cool on the side of this one. So this is the actual version of the car that ran in the race. This is not what it was supposed to look like, but it is what actually happened. Oops. Alright, next up, let's go with this thing. This is the McLaren Elva from Hot Wheels in a beautiful gold color. As you can see, there is no windshield at all. There's not even like a tiny little windscreen to protect you from some kind of debris or whatever. So, if you drive this car, probably not going to have too good of I mean, you will have a good time. But if something goes wrong, not going to be too good. Once again, comical lack of detail by Hot Wheels. Really hate them for that. There's like, you have the McLaren logo on the front hood, don't have any headlights. Literally nothing, not even an attempt. Nothing on the back. I do like the golden color. It's not quite like gold. It's real close. It actually looks more gold on camera than it is in real life. In real life, it almost looks a little bit more bronze, like a bronze gold mix. The gray wheels look nice. Love those. Like, is that 5-spoke? I don't know exactly what you would call that. Wheels. 2-seater. Pretty nice. Alright. 3 to go. This is Justin Allgaier's 2022 Hellmans throwback from the Xfinity series. He won the race in this car, I believe. Yeah, right? That's pretty cool. Once again, it comes with a sticker, and I believe this also did not get made. So that's another cool one. I picked up all the exclusives from this web, I think. There's the logo. Got like a mayonnaise jar on it. I'm not a mayonnaise person, but the Hellmans schemes are always pretty clean. So this was a throwback to, I have to assume, Dale Earnhardt. Let me just check that real quick, just to make sure I'm not, like, messing up, throw something real bad. So 2022, yeah, he threw it back to Dale Earnhardt's 1984 Wrangler paint scheme, and then he did, in fact, win that race at Darlington almost a year ago. So the Hellmans logo is big and bright on the hood. You have 358 also on there to represent, I assume that was on Dale's original car. You got the yellow. I love how they changed the font. The font looks real snazzy. Have almost like a box around that 7 there that goes from right behind that giant Hellmans logo all the way up to the front, and then it like slopes down. As I mentioned, I love the look of the 7 on the hood. Hellmans, once again, plastered like it has been on all the rest of the cars. Just have the sponsor plastered everywhere you can fit it. Looking real nice from that front. Brilliant. Great car. Alright, down to our last two. Here is a real cool one. This is the 1968 Mazda Cosmo Sports. This one's real nice. This one's definitely going to have to go in the main shelf. Such a cool model, and it's done pretty well. I will say, once again, lack of rear detail is stinky. Do have some front detail. A big, gigantic grille. Got the Mazda logo, have the Cosmo logo, which is a little bit like blurry. Have the headlights, the orange color looks really, really nice. It's overall just like a really, really unique, quirky, awesome looking model. Those rims match real well. They look pretty awesome. Look at like the rear window. It just looks so goofy. I love this thing though. That white and that little bit of black. This car, it rocks that really, really well. Actually, a right-hand drive car, you can see that steering wheel on the right-hand side of the car. So, of course, the piece from this direction. Love that thing. And the final car that we're going to look at today is Brad Keselowski's 2022 Castrol Carbon Neutral car. I don't remember. Let me look it up. I feel like this car wasn't even offered. But it may have been. Brad Keselowski 2022 Castrol Diecast. Oh, looks like it, okay, it actually was. It appears. But I have to assume a DNP. This is actually the Carbon Sustainability car. That's what it's like officially called. The sticker looks pretty awesome. This is run to promote like Castrol and Roush Fenwick Keselowski's racing. Their attempts at being carbon neutral. There's a sticker, pretty awesome. Let's go away. And this is a great, great looking car. So everything on this car is in black and white. That is accurate to what ran at Talladega. So everything, there's not a single bit of color on this car. All these sponsor logos. Oh, and there's color. I'll get into that. So the Ford logo, completely blacked out. The only pieces of color are on the NASCAR logo on the side, the gas can, and the rear taillights. Everything else is black, gray, or white, even the associate sponsors. So you see the Castrol and the 6, they're completely black and white. Every single logo on this thing is lacking color, of course, from those like 3 exceptions that I mentioned. So that is really cool, pretty cool initiative, pretty cool and unique looking diecast. I've said that for a lot of times today, but it's true. Let's kind of get them all lined up here. Let's zoom back out. Hopefully the camera doesn't fall over, and wow, we made it for once. All right. That is it for today's kind of big haul video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.